I'm Marie Marcada, and I will be your tour guide for your little adventure about the Venezuelan education and its curriculum. Let's go! But first, from what country is Venezuela and what country is it?
So, Venezuela is a country on the northern coast of South America with diverse natural attractions. It is one of the most urbanized countries in the Latin American. Its capital and the largest city is the city of Caracas, where the vast majority of Venezuelans live.
Did you know that the territory of Venezuela was also colonized by Spain in 1522 despite the insistence of indigenous people?
That is why they became part of the Latin American and their national language is Spanish.
And now, let's focus on the education system of the Venezuela.
Venezuelan curriculum is almost the same with the K-12 curriculum of the Philippines. It was in year 2007 when President Hugo Chavez introduced a new Bolivarian curriculum for all schools from public including private schools.
This curriculum was granted and applied on 2009, which creates greater control over the curriculum development of the country, since the curriculum content is much the same in all schools due to strong central control. So this new Bolivarian curriculum is divided into 3 educational levels with some addition of mandatory levels.
The first level is the basic education, which was from grades 1 to grade 6.
Did you know that since 1981, the length of Bolivarian education in primary school has been 9 years?
But since the new curriculum was applied, the additional 3 years from before, which was the preschool level from ages 4 below up to ages 6, is not compulsory.
And upon completing the basic education, students are given a basic education certificate.
After receiving the basic education certificate, students can complete their mandatory middle school education of 3 years. These 3 years is the middle school education from grade 7 to grade 9.
Middle school explores each one of the sciences as a subject, and algebra. English education continues, and school may choose between giving ethics or Catholic religion. Once the student ends in 9th grade, they will enter the diversified education.
Diversified education is from grade 9 to grade 11. In this level, the student should choose between studying either humanities or sciences for the secondary education.
Upon completing diversified education, which is grade 11, students are given title of Bachelor of Science or Bachelor of Humanities.
The second level is the secondary education, which was from grade 11 to grade 12.
In process of completing the diversified education, the students also started their secondary education, which was from grade 11 to grade 12.
Secondary education follows the 9-year basic cycle. Students follows either the academic year, which was only 2 years, or the technical or vocational stream, which was 3 years in length.
Completing the secondary education will receive a certificate according to the stream they choose, a certificate of Bachelor of Humanities, Bachelor of Sciences, or the Technician of the Sciences.
And for the third and last level of education, which is the tertiary education or also known as the higher education.
Higher education remains free under the 1999 Constitution and was receiving 35% of the educational budget.
The government established the Bolivarian university system in 2003, which was to democratize access to higher education. Higher education institutes are traditionally divided into technical schools, universities, and the specializations. Technical schools are a 3-year course. Universities, which was divided into bachelor, and engineering, which was a 5 years program, and the higher education institutes was the specializations. And now, after knowing about the levels of education in Venezuela, let's move forward to some cultures in education of the Venezuelans.
Venezuelans also wear uniform in schools, but did you know that every level has its own special colors?
Yes, in Venezuela, every school, private or public, required a color of the uniform. That law is called the uniform law. The yellow color is for the nursery students, while the red is for the kindergarten. White color represents the basic education level, while color blue represents the middle school students, and a beige color represents the diversified education students and secondary education students.
And that's all. I hope you enjoy my video and thank you for watching.